Hello, so in today's vlog I'll be talking about my progression through the FMP so far, so let's get into it. So the first stage of the FMP was the planning and production stage. So in that stage I designed a presentation that I presented to my lecturer Toby, and I was talking about what I wanted to make and produce for the FMP, and that was a darts documentary. I'm so excited to make the documentary. Darts is a massive passion of mine, so I cannot wait to get into it. So I can't wait to get all this planning and research done, and now I can get on to making the documentary. I also made a statement of intent, which was to guide me through the FMP. So what I had in the statement of intent was things like what equipment I will need, any sort of props. So for me, for the darts documentary, I'm going to have darts, t-shirt, because my stepdad plays at a local pub, so in a team. So I'm going to have to use his darts shirt. And it was also about why I wanted to create a darts documentary and so on and so on. So it holds some valuable information that will guide me and help me make my documentary. And it also shows UAL, the markers of this FMP. It shows them what I want to create, and that's going to help me as well, because they can understand what I'm trying to make and they can understand all my research and all that good stuff. So yeah, so the next stage of the FMP is the research stage. Now the research stage is all about primary and secondary research. For me, I have created a questionnaire all about darts, so I'm going to be sending that away to my friends and my family to fill out, so I can have a good understanding of what they like and what they want to see in the documentary. So for example, I have some questions that I'm going to appear up on screen somewhere. So there's going to be questions such as, what do you like about documentaries, and would you watch a documentary if it was 8 to 10 minutes long? And I want to see what feedback comes back, and I want to see exactly what people want to see, because I don't want to make anything that I don't want to make something that people don't want to watch. I want to make something that people will want to be interested in and actually sit down and watch. Otherwise, what's the point in making it? So yeah. And for the research at home, I plan to watch some documentaries, a variety of documentaries, not just about darts. Other documentaries with celebrities talking about films, or maybe some animal documentaries, and just see how they use cutaway shots and how they have their cameras set up, and see how the sound's set up, so how the microphones are set up, and how the lighting is. So with this research that I plan to do at home, I hope it will give me a better understanding of how documentaries are filmed. So that means I can take that research that I've done at home, I can take the research that I've made in college, which is the questionnaire, put those two bits of research together and just make a really good documentary. So yeah, thank you for listening.